Going on. One. We've got RIP Takeoff. RIP Takeoff. Condolences to his family. Welcome to another edition of Mouthpiece Included. Karen, we're gonna hop right to it. Everything we do is educational purposes. All right. Educational purposes. Fair use. Guess we'll give a disclaimer too. Screw the disclaimer. All right. Welcome to Mouthpiece Included. This is the podcast where we talk tricks. That's sports and tricks and everything between. In today's episode, we're going to dive into the aftermath of the Chicago Bears crushing defeat at the hands of the San Francisco 49ers. Got completely bum assaulted. We're talking Epstein, Einstein. We're talking potentially the Dittler, you know, Jigga. I mean, Ben Rapelessberger. I mean, okay. The game, this was a tough one, as a Bears fan. We had all the copper colored out there at the helm, copper colored QB, copper colored general manager, copper colored president. First time in NFL history, nobody's talking about it. Copper colored defensive coordinator, copper colored offensive coordinator, who I said looked like he was about to urinate on himself at his first press conference. This guy doesn't come off as a leader to me whatsoever. A copper colored and a copper colored head coach. That's right. Wow. Unprecedented. One thing I thought I'd never see as a Bears fan is an African American president. And I got to see Barry Obama, whose wife hails from the southeast side of Chicago. Big ups, Michelle. And I feel like I'm on a rant, and this is the introduction. But it was tough, all right? 49ers dominated us in every single aspect of play. Whether you're a loyalist, you're a Bears supporter out there, or you might be a 49ers enthusiast. We've got the analysis and reactions to understand what exactly went wrong and what this means for the Bears now and moving forward. Got a generational quarterback out there, The media's coddling our generational quarterback, asking him about how's he feel about the GM, how's he feel about the coaches and all this and that. How do you feel about you on a record pace to get sacked out there? To something you're not figuring out there, roll down a little bit and throw the ball away like everybody else does? No. We're going to dissect it. I'm not saying he's the problem, but he's definitely part of the problem. I don't care if he's a rookie, second-year player, or whatever. He's on the team, he's starting, and off times, he's part of the problem. Okay? We'll go ahead and dissect the critical moments that led to this embarrassing loss. From many missed opportunities, defensive breakdowns, missed tackles. We'll also discuss the broad implications, as I said earlier, of the remainder of the season and what the Bears need to address to bounce back out there. So get ready for another episode packed full of insight, predictions, emotion, and thought-provoking discussion. Plus, we may cover some of the hottest political topics making headlines out there. Big ups to Travis Hunter. Maybe had we done the haul, we'd be in a position to get Travis Hunter. We should still get him, in my opinion. So stand down, stand back, stand by, or pull up. But if you do pull out, don't forget to bring your mouthpiece. All right. The views expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts, guests, and not necessarily reflective of TATN or any of our affiliates. Go grab your mouthpiece. That link is pinned in the chat for anybody who wants to pull up. It's an open panel, as always. All are welcome. So let's go ahead and get Big Ace and Diesel in the building. TATN.
And it wasn't Diesel waiting. It was your other friend.
Oh, that's Looney Tunes.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see what's going on here.
Hello.
What's going on, Brandon?
And we did do a stream together.
Yeah, man. Hey, that was a great stream, bro.
What's up?
How the stream we did?
Yeah. You gotta stick to the content, Looney Tunes. Stick to the content, bro, on your channel, bro. You got great potential on your channel, bro. Everybody
Yeah.
loves the Looney Tunes. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about the other person?
What's that?
Ace.
Oh, Ace, what'd you think about the stream with TATN and Looney Tunes, bro? What do you think about his channel?
Check it out, man. Check it out. Maybe I could go ahead and do one again, or maybe I'll get a pre-heads up and I could jump on. But yeah, everybody loves the Looney Tunes, you know.
But why if I did a stream with both of you?
Yeah. Just let me know. Whatever day you want to do it. I'm always willing and ready to jump on if I got the time. Absolutely. Yeah,
Why if we did one today?
Today might be kind of tough. Once we get through with the show, I'm on to the next. On to the next.
Yeah. It's Mouthpiece included today, Brandon. We're sticking to the content, and I'll tell you this, bro. Great job, though. We always appreciate your support. Just contact me, man. You know how to contact me, bro, and we'll see if we can set something up with hop on your stream again someday in the future.
Absolutely.
What about the other person?
Diesel?
No, Ace.
Yeah, I got you. Whatever. Get in contact with 9 Milz the Terminator, and he'll contact me, and then we going on. We good to go, baby. I'm ready to roll.
Do you have a favorite character, Ace?
I didn't hear you. What you say?
Do you have a favorite character?
I got a lot of them.
He's talking about Looney Tunes.
That's what I'm talking about. All of them was cool with me. I mean, I grew up in the cartoon era.
Yeah.
Not like nowadays, the crap they're watching. I grew up in that era, man.
Yosemite Sam, Elmer Fudd, Daffy Duck. You know?
Yosemite was my man.
Yeah.
Wasn't Wile E. Coyote Looney Tunes?
Yeah, Wile E. Coyote.
Road
but Mickey Mouse isn't. I think Mickey Mouse is Disney.
No.
Yes, it is.
Roadrunner was my guy.
Roadrunner, huh?
Yeah.
Boy, I was always rooting for the Coyote, man. Like I was saying. Hey, but Looney Tunes, thanks for dropping by, man. We're about to do our sports show, man.
You're awesome. You're awesome, Milz.
I appreciate you. You're more awesome, bro. Hey, keep up the good fight.
All right. Peace out. We'll see you on your show, Looney.
Yeah, we're gonna see you on the show, Looney Tunes. Big ups. He's a great guy. Mochi says, I got the Bears 6-11 next season. They're in a crisis. Expect no big changes. Brandon said, you're awesome. You're awesome, Looney Tunes. And yeah. So all right, Ace. What you say?
You have no idea what's happening next season. We haven't got through this season yet.
Absolutely. We haven't gotten through this season yet. All right. So all right, bro. Give me your overall. You got any hubbub, and then give me your overall assessment. Just a quick summary, maybe in 1 or 2 sentences, how you would describe that game, bro.
It was normally I don't watch anymore the first half of the game because it's been a massacre for the entire season. But I was watching with a group of people this past week, and just to have that kind of turnover in your organization and not be ready to compete on a level. You know, you're going all the way out to the West Coast. Good weather because it was cold here. You're going all the way out on the West Coast and not being ready to compete for your new coach, your new coaching staff, your new defensive coordinator. It tells you a lot about some of the players you got in that organization. running around with these C's on their chest. You got 20 captains on the team. There's no reason for that, but to go out there and embarrass an organization and your new coach like that was it was tough. It was tough. Tough to take on.
At this point, what is the C for a lot of these C's? That sounds like bunt. I mean, I don't know if we can say it on.
Yeah, you can't say that on YouTube, but yeah, I mean,
That's what it seems like.
yeah, and that was one of the questions coming into his interim coaching that some of the media in Chicago was asking, like, are you going to keep the same amount of captains that your predecessor had? Because it seems excessive.
They
And
did ask that, yeah. And he's like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna keep our captains." You know what I mean? Yeah, no, you're a leader now. You know
yeah,
what I mean? The generational cunt is no longer a captain.
yeah,
Cunt Komet is no longer a captain.
yeah.
Who else? Who else is no longer? I'm talking about benching Komet. I'm talking just to send a message to this team.
Right, right. If you don't want to catch the ball, if you can't catch any 2-point conversions, you can't run it. You looking at the other guy on the other side of the damn field, just running around wide open, catching the ball for the whole first half of the game. You can't catch any damn thing. Come on, man.
What comment did I leave, bro? I said, I was watching the game. I'm like, I was like, they got Kittle and Komet is playing like Skittles, sweet Jesus. You know what I mean?
Kittle wants to be a bear, but we can. By the time we're able to get him, he's going to be washed up. So
Yeah, it'll be a million years old, and we'll overpay him, and yeah.
yeah, yeah. But
But one thing I think is important here, dear fella. We talked about the drop dead gorgeous, the Duke lacrosse players had allegedly been Roethlisbergered an African American girl, remember, and it went all over the media.
yeah,
Now
yeah,
we're honest though. We've often asked, when did these sex workers
uh-huh.
become credible witnesses all of a sudden?
Uh-huh.
But a former stripper. I don't think they made that known that she was a stripper. Maybe they did. Yeah, she was there for a private party.
Yeah, yeah.
A former stripper who accused Duke lacrosse players of R in March 2006 has since gone on a podcast and admitted it was all a lie. Crystal Mangum made the shocking admission on a December 11th episode of Let's Yap. It's called Let's Talk with
Crystal
Cat.
Meth? You said Crystal Meth did what?
Yeah, crystal meth. In her conversation with host Katarina, whatever, Mangum said she lied about being essayed by Duke lacrosse team players, Reed Seligman, Colin Finnerty, and David Evan. That's why we always say allegedly on this show.
Allegedly.
On the night of March 13th, 2006, leading to the kidnapping, rape, and sexual offense charges against the men, all of which were ultimately dropped because they're drop dead gorgeous, and because she said she did it because she was seeking, quote, validation in, validation, huh?
Yeah, she wanted some more meth. They didn't pay enough meth money that night, and unfortunately, it led to these charges.
I testified falsely against them by saying that they R'd me when they didn't, and that was wrong. And I betrayed the trust of a lot of people who believed in me. Maybe it was a money grab. Mangum said on the podcast, I made up a story that wasn't true because I wanted validation from people and not from God. Mangum hopes that Seligman, Finnerty, and Evan will find it in their drop dead gorgeous hearts to forgive her as she now understands their error in her ways. I want them to know that I love them and they didn't deserve that. Since the statute of limitations on perjury charges is 2 years, Mangum is not expected to be charged.
Definitely on that.
So I just wanted to say, I don't, we pile on here because that's how you guys do us. So we put that forth that same energy. We always said allegedly, but this isn't being picked up by these sports networks that ran it and got clicks. So I just thought it was important that as loud as we,
especially on
TATN. Yeah. So to those guys out there, really, really sorry it's terrible that you guys had to go through with many African Americans, so-called African Americans, black people in this country have been suffering since the word go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Without the money of those fancy lawyers you guys were able to have in court, so that it didn't even get to what happens to us. But what's your take on it as we get back to the Bears?
Yeah, it happens. They dropped the charge a long time ago. Unfortunately, the charges couldn't be dropped against Emmett Till because he was murdered because of a liar. And yeah, it's unfortunately the world that we live in. So hope those guys have gone on, which I'm sure they have, used their Duke University degrees to do great things in this world.
Man, statute of limitations, I think they should extend that. The statute of limitations for whatever fake charge you put on somebody should be as long as like for instance in this case it should be as long as the sexual assault statute of limitations is, right? If you're going to accuse somebody of sexual assault or anything, you accuse somebody of a crime, the statute of limitations should be as for what you're accusing them of, it should match the statute of limitations for that crime.
Definitely makes sense.
Yeah, now her motivation is going on these podcasts and getting money. Yeah, for more MEP, allegedly, potentially.
Yeah, Crystal, that's what she wants.
Crystal Mango. Small ups to Crystal Mango.
Real small.
All right, so soft, both sides of the ball. Bears.
Yeah, I mean, and the fact that you have a rookie quarterback, yes, you went out and got talent at the wide receiver position, but your stalwart for any rookie quarterback is his damn tight end room. You went out and got Everett at tight end. I don't even know if he's still on the team. And you keep running the character guy, the Notre Dame guy out there who can't catch the damn ball.
Who keeps somehow he's tired of losing here and he's tired of losing. And hey, you're part of the losses. You're part of the reason.
Don't worry about it, guy. We're going to take care of that in the offseason. You won't have to worry about losing here anymore.
Right.
Yeah, it's time for me to get. If I can make that trade, I can get him. I'll take the other Notre Dame guy from the Vegas Raiders.
Would you trade him for a 6th round if you can get a 6 for commit and eat the contract?
Somebody will take him. Somebody needs a tight end that feels that they can coach him up.
All right, now here's something I asked you backstage, and I want to ask the chat.
Mm-hmm.
If you're Ryan Poles and they called you and said, "Look, we're willing to send Justin back to the Bears. We'll give you a 6th round pick, and we're offering Mike Tomlin. Mm-hmm. All we need is to drop dead gorgeous generational quarterback. Would you shake hands and make the deal happen?"
Yeah, all of you Justin haters probably won't agree with this, but he's on the first thing smoking. I'm taking Tomlin. I'm taking JF1 back. I'm using the draft picks I got this year to get the damn offensive line shored up. I'm using the money I still got for $80 million I got in free agency to shore up the damn defensive line. I'm going to get some players, and I'm going to get me a damn head coach, and we're going to start playing some Chicago Bear football. Are you kidding me? That guy's on the first thing electric or non-emissions emitting things smoking out of Chicago. And I know everybody's got he's going to be all this and he's breaking all the rookie records. Damn it, we need a coach and we need some football players. And right now we have neither one. We have some football players, but we don't have enough.
Well, Moultrie said bench Williams. He said, "I know after this season and next draft, Mouthpiece included, will find ways to pick the Bears to win 8, 9, 10 games." So what he's saying is that we're gonna pick the Bears. Well, we were pretty close with Justin. If they just would have stayed the course, yeah. It was just hard to predict with this rookie, which is what Ace has been saying for the last year now, that you're going to deal with rookieisms.
Yeah. We didn't know it was going to be so bad, and like I said, the rookieisms and the strength of our team was going to be depending on how this rookie was going to play and how much that they felt that Justin was the cause of whatever was going on last year. We extended their win total based on what Justin gave them last year and how we thought the team added talent and would get to maybe, 10, 11 wins this year. So that was an additional 3 wins with your generational quarterback and upgrade in talent on your wide receiver core and picking up a couple more players. But unfortunately, as we said last year, if it didn't work out versus the agenda we had last year, which was keeping Justin, trading that pick, getting as many picks for the next 3 years as you could, and bringing in a damn haul, fixing the offensive line, fixing the defensive line, and working to keep it the North and keep it going, being in a position to win a lot of these damn games, despite the idiot you had at head coach, which we wanted to fire last year, that your general manager should be gone at the end of this season for getting rid of your quarterback that got you to 7 victories, and now you're giving them some talent could probably get you to the playoffs. So,
and I think we all agreed that if we were the president, this move we made should have at least gotten us 9. I think we maybe said 10. But if you didn't get 9 victories, you're fired. I think we agree that it would be all on Pookie Poles, right?
Yeah, he loved it. He didn't even want to talk to anybody else.
Because had we just stayed with Justin, we would have definitely had at least a 10-win season.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe we could have talked to Jaden Daniels and traded the first pick anyway and moved down and maybe got Jaden Daniels and let the Commanders salivate all over him and get their second round pick and pick up another pick in the second round, since we were on a pick deficit last year and still been in a great position.
Yeah, but we didn't even sit down and talk to Jaden Daniels. We gave the generational quarterback the playbook before the draft. He had no respect for the organization.
Like, these guys are holding my cock.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a rooster. It's a form of some sort of chicken.
They're holding my rooster right here before even draft gets here.
Yeah. Playbook. He probably and wondering why the defense knows their plays. He probably posted it on TikTok.
Somebody went in this room and put a flash drive in there, took the whole damn playbook and sent it all over the damn NFL, because that's damn what it looks like for the entire season. That they can't fool anybody.
But you could have moved down even further.
Yeah.
Still got a Michael Penix.
Yeah.
Still got your haul, repaired your line, and look, I love the kid. I think he will be, I've said it on this show, a top 5 to top 7 quarterback.
Absolutely.
In the NFL. But if you kept doing your trajectory with Justin, he could have easily been a top 12 quarterback.
Yeah. And you would have had a bunch of football players on your team.
Saquon Barkley, some hard-hitting players. He said they didn't have Williams. This is Moultrie. He said bench Williams. They didn't have Williams prepared. They figured they can just put him in first game of season based off film watching that he would be good being first overall. No preseason action with 4 preseason games. He had some preseason action, fella. Yeah, it was limited.
No matter how many preseason games he played, he's a damn rookie. Preseason is vanilla. He'd have been out there playing. He was playing well against that vanilla crap. It's the season that counts. He has to learn NFL defenses. He has to learn what his wide receivers do on the NFL field. He needs to learn what his wide receivers do against NFL defenses. You can't do that in the preseason. He's a rookie.
One thing I will say is we didn't have any doggone pre-snap penalties.
Yeah.
Those copper color cleaned that up.
Yeah.
The jumping off, the moving too early. We might have had one, but we're not having all of those putting us behind the sticks.
Well, I mean, it was a tough position for them to get the keys to the Cadillac, and then you send them all the way. he's telling them to drive it all the way across country and see how how it operates on all the way on the other side of the damn country, and figure that you're going to have success. Flus, to his faults, was a decent coordinator. He can coordinate a defense to stay in a game. He can't coordinate a defense to win a game, which we've seen. But he coordinated defense to stay in a game. And once we lost him, it brought up the next guy who, Washington, who's a good guy. He probably knows defense and is good as far as knowing defense. But game day decisions, as we have seen this year, are tough. It's tough to be the guy out there with the crown on your head. So, as we've heard throughout our history of life, heavy is the head that wears the crown. The defensive coordinator crown was heavy last week, and we couldn't make adjustments on the fly or pregame to battle that George Kittle was running around wide open the entire game. And you can't even blame that on the damn all on the coordinator. Your damn middle linebacker has got to know that this guy is their main weapon, and he's seen as their main weapon the whole first half of the game. He's got to get on his ass.
They're not making. He's first of all that middle linebacker. I'm benching him too.
All right.
Send out a clear message to the team. Who else would you bench? I wouldn't bench Caleb.
No,
he would have been benched at a points in the season. That's for sure. Yeah, you're stinking it up, kid.
Yeah, Arizona game, he definitely would have been benched. It's another game I would have benched him. But there are points that even when they were winning, that they wouldn't take him out of the game. And there were points that they weren't playing well that he should have been taken out of the game. And they just didn't do it, I guess, because his confidence is that he's the number one pick in the draft. He's got a guaranteed 5-year contract. Pull his ass out of the game, sit him on the side, let him talk to the coordinator or whoever he needs to talk to, and put somebody else out there and let him get a look at what it looks like from the sideline. It doesn't hurt.
When you bring up confidence, this guy is the most cocky or confident, I think, player we've ever had as a Bear, close to in the NFL history, which is not necessarily a bad thing.
Right.
But then, we can't have him sit behind Justin because we don't want to hurt his confidence, we don't yank him from the game, but then they come right out. This guy can throw 4 yards in the first half. He can come out and throw 20 yards in the game and get sacked 15 times. How do you think this was for Caleb's confidence? His confidence never wavered. Well, then sit him down.
It would have been perfect for him to sit behind Justin. If that's the direction that you said you wanted to go, you love this guy. He's a generational quarterback. Justin's contract was $5 million this year. Everybody wants to talk about this $30 million. That's if they picked up his 5th-year option, which they should have. But his contract for this year was $5 million. You could have brought in this damn rookie, sat his ass on the bench, and if you outplayed Justin in practice, since y'all have such great practices, then you could have gave him a look later on in the season. But damn it, Justin Fields would have been my starting quarterback. If you were so in love with this guy, he could have sat on the bench, got reps, or ran a scout team or whatever the hell he needed to do to get better while Justin was out there showing him how to play football as a starting NFL quarterback. And the fact that the Bears organization and all these meatheads and all this media is feeling that his feelings were more important than taking the North and never giving it back is a shame. And they're still standing on that crap that Justin had to go and this guy needed to be playing from day one.
And now they are blaming, the coordinators, the coaches, and everything.
Yeah.
And these are all the things Justin had except for the talent with the receivers.
Yeah.
Imagine
if DJ Moore was running around out there who got 1,300 damn passing yards last year, and then, we're going to put Keenan Allen out there. You got Roma Dunze too.
Yeah,
Oh, we're gonna get you a center.
yeah.
Yeah, and maybe they're not so damn cocky to draft a damn Flus's caddy's son in the third round. They go get another football player.
And we're not going to sit on this $80 million because Poles is a buddy with the owner of the team and cares about the owner's money. I want to keep flexibility. No,
Yeah,
you're being cheap. You've been programmed. You know, instead of sitting on that, we could have brought in a Saquon Barkley. He's playing MVP football to help Justin. Now this kid is seeing what winning football is all about. The kid being Caleb. Now
yeah,
he's like, I got to earn this. You know what I'm saying? I got to earn the respect of this team. And then if all of that faltered, week 12, right about now, you throw this shiny new toy out there if all of that faltered. And it increases Justin Fields' value when you finally move off of him.
yeah, yeah. Because we were $4 million away from Saquon Barkley, and we had it.
Yeah.
And if Philadelphia gave him 12 million, and you would have dangled $13 million at him and gave him an extra year, what do you think he'd be playing at right now? It's just cocky. I mean, you just thought you you figured it out in free agents. You thought you had it done in the draft, and you didn't. I mean, it takes a lot for a team to win a football game. It takes a lot for a team to make it to the playoffs. It takes a lot
Playoffs.
Team to win playoff games. It takes a lot for a team to win a divisional championship.
No, that's ignorant. They're ignorant. That's ignorant.
Playoffs? Are you kidding me?
And for you to think that you were there or close to there, or at the point that you can get cocky in the first year of a damn rookie quarterback, and you got rid of your guy that won 7 games for you last year, tells me that you don't know what you're doing, or you're just too damn cocky to realize that what it takes to win a damn football game, let alone a division, let alone a playoff game. Definitely you don't have no clue on what it takes to win a championship.
Yeah, and most of the greatest quarterbacks, there's your exceptions. But most of them, they start off playing behind a veteran.
Yeah.
And they're learning how to be a pro. It's supposed to be the toughest job to do in America, to be drop dead gorgeous quarterback. It's supposed to be the hardest thing to do in the world in the history of mankind, according to the narrative. But they learned those cadences. They learned what it took to lead those men in the locker room too, Ace. That matters, bro.
Yeah, but they made a movie about it. They put Al Pacino in the movie, Jamie Foxx,
Sure did.
LL Cool J,
yeah,
Michael Irvin. Yeah, these guys.
Any Given Sunday was the name of it.
Yeah, made a damn movie about it, about how you had this veteran quarterback out there can barely make it up and down the field, could barely move, took a damn huge hit to get his team to the playoffs. And his experience, even though this kid had another special set of talent, his experience guided this guy to respect the quarterback position and how it had to be played on a professional level. But
and I want to big ups to another thing the Hall guys were saying is that we'd be in positions to get shiny new toys like Travis Hunter. And then you can move off of Keenan Allen. Big ups to him. He's been showing some signs. But he's a 1-year rental. Now you can bring in this guy to play both sides of the ball. You're struggling on corner a little bit. He can mix in there. You know what I'm saying? And return your punts and kickoffs.
Yeah. Come on, man. There's a lot of shiny new toys. It's shiny new toys every damn year.
Yeah.
And if you wanted to bring Justin back, if you hadn't picked your shiny new toy at quarterback, you could have had a chance at Shador. Cam Ward is coming out, and they're not these quote unquote generational talents. But if you got a coach here and you got some players here, then you can figure out how to win some damn games. And
because that depth creates competition in the locker room. You got to have dogs running around there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
this guy's on my heels. You got Mercedes Lewis at 45 years old chasing Cole Kmet. What 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 fear does he have? He's gonna lose his damn job.
and like you said, you're bringing that other tight end, and I don't even know why you brought him in.
Yeah, you don't even want to throw him the ball. I don't even know if they run plays for him. I think he's just in there on blocking downs as a second blocking tight.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Then you got
Uh,
on the bench. He's the field stretcher. You're not even trying to stretch the field. I mean, I know Rome Duze is your quarterback's buddy,
he's
and
generational.
Keenan Allen's your veteran, but you still got to stretch the field. You got to send somebody downfield to open up the damn middle of the field and put some speed out there. But
Yeah, they use DJ Moore for that.
no, yeah,
I know he should be running slants and professional routes, but when they do want to clear it out, they're using Rome and DJ. But to your point, and then some of those guys they'll blow coverage. Like they're not gonna throw to that guy, and then he runs past him with that 4.3 speed, and you know.
wide open.
Now, what's your comments? Bears. We have a Bears record right now for most sacks through 14 games. It's not all on the offensive line, and it's not all on receivers not being open.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Well, just like all of those who didn't like JF1,
He runs too much. He was avoiding sacks, but go ahead, bro.
yeah, we know he was avoiding sacks because there was nobody blocking for him. And they didn't have any talent at the wide receiver position, and all you Mooney lovers, yeah, he's having a better season in Atlanta, but most of his yardage is coming just like it did here in garbage time.
And are we going to forget the 1,000 yards season he had when he played with Justin Fields? We're just going to forget that.
Yeah, he had a bad year last year because he was hurt.
Right.
Moved on to Atlanta, but yeah, he's doing okay, but we still could have improved at the position, which we thought we did. We just haven't improved that offensive line, and our quarterback is learning how to play football on the NFL level.
There is something to be said, though, that we didn't necessarily have to move off Mooney, knowing all those things you knew, although I was pissed when he dropped that ball, but still, they brought in Keenan Allen. Like, if you'd have kept Justin, continuity matters. You could have kept Mooney in the locker room, gave him some money, but he wasn't a polls guy, and it was disingenuous. You want to bring in all these guys when you already got a guy who can kind of do that.
Yeah. You brought in Edwards for Roquan, Pro Bowler. Daniels, the guy we drafted to play center, but he ended up playing guard. He's playing at a Pro Bowl level. You let David Montgomery go when we brought in Swift. Yeah, I mean, you gotta look at what happened, man. It was just, you're not always the smartest guy in the room. I mean, if you got football players here, especially football players that were drafted here, yeah, I know a lot of these moves were made to free up cap space and make the cap more flexible and the team more flexible. But Roquan Smith, everybody, he didn't like polls, which was number one, but he was a stud, and everybody was a stud,
and he was a bear.
Yeah.
And you can't get the deal done with him because you're smug and you don't like how he went public talking about the contract and blah, blah, blah. And these kids are doing podcasts. They're public about every damn thing.
Yeah.
Polls is public, doing interviews, talking about this and that and the other.
Yeah, every week. Yeah, but Roquan was like, Roquan couldn't understand why it was taking so long. Why you didn't just throw that $100 million on the table and let him sign for it like you did when Sweat came to town. Now, you still could have made that damn move, and you still could have had Roquan. Could have had Roquan running around, running from sideline. This guy was a beast, running from sideline to sideline, killing. And he's a bear. He was a bear.
from day one.
You got sweat.
From day one, bro. They drafted him, and all he did was come out there and hit people and make 17, 16 tackles. It wasn't at all. He's a rookie, and he's got to learn his step, and we're working on this and that. No, he was out there making plays, bro.
Put me in the game, coach. I'm going out there to kill somebody.
Yeah, he was a bear. All right, what are you saying when I call Caleb Williams right now? Sammy Sosa Williams. Meaning, everyone, he did this, and in the second half, he did this and that. Meaningless stat runs when the game is over, out of reach, and the other team is in softer prevent mode. Is there something to be said to this, bro?
It's said that either he doesn't know how to start or set himself up to win an NFL game, or his coaches don't. Or the other team, like you said, they go into their prevent mode once they're destroying the Bears, and here comes Caleb Williams with his magic bag of tricks. But winning a football game in the NFL requires
4 quarters of football.
4 quarters of football. You're setting up what you're doing in the second quarter, and you're setting up in the first quarter what you're going to capitalize on in the third and fourth quarters. But but you got to execute, which most teams come out and they're playing their best 15 plays in the beginning of the game to at least get points, or at least set up something in the second quarter so they can go into halftime with points. But the Bears are atrocious in the first quarter, and as we've seen, the whole first half.
We had like 4 yards in the first half last game or something. 4 passing yards.
How can you be an NFL team and have 4 yards in the first half of a football game when you got one running back?
Because we have never committed to the running game, bro.
Yeah.
And so it's putting pressure on our defense. We never commit to it. It's always Justin's got to prove this and that, or now we got this shiny new toy and he's got to learn. I don't care about none of that. You got to run the football, bro.
Football, especially in Chicago. If you're telling me your defense, if you're coming into the season like my defense is top 5, top 10 in the NFL, and you're not running the damn football, and you got a rookie quarterback.
And a porous offensive line.
Yeah, come on, man. That's a recipe for disaster, and the disaster we've seen this entire season has been the Chicago Bears offense.
All right, let's hit the chat. Loney said, I just gave you a shout out on your email. Appreciate that. Motri, it doesn't matter the moves the Bears make. It's called the Honey Bears curse. Virginia, Mama Bear, she just doubled down on the honey. They were asking about it. The Honey Bears. She's still got her trenches. Something happened. One of them Honey Bears probably slept with her husband or one of her kids or something. Something happened, bro. Because
it was one of the kids. I mean, shit. She's what she be 101 this year?
Yeah, Mochi said the Bears. 102. Bears owner would be 102. That's what Mochi said.
It was 40 years ago. I mean, let it go. I was in LA, not LA. I was in Vegas. The damn cheerleaders got their own locker room in the Raider Stadium. I mean, let it go. I mean, even most of these teams got your fruit. You can't say fruitcake. They even got your male cheerleaders and female cheerleaders running around out there. It's 2024.
Oh, well, there's Motri. Bring back the Honey Bears cheerleaders, Virginia. My dad used to buy me honey posters every year in the 70s and early 80s. Yeah. I experienced puberty early. Is that TMI?
Yeah, because coach is going to be guys on that poster now. It's not just going to be women. It's going to be guys on there. So are you going to enjoy that poster now?
That's too much information, Coach. Hopefully the Bears address running back position and O-line. Virginia got rid of the Honey Bears after Super Bowl win, saying there's a distraction. Yeah, she just repeated that. All right. We had some key drops out there, to be fair. Komet DJ Moore, Keenan Allen in the first half, bro. Draft killers.
It's every game. So, there's no accountability. Yeah, these are your guys, but if you're not going to catch the ball,
every team has them on the sidelines for the next play at least. Yeah, when you drop.
Yeah, I got somebody over here that we got to see that can catch the ball.
Yeah.
We got this 6'6" receiver that killed in the Hall of Fame game. He hasn't seen the field. We got Tyler Scott over here on the sideline.
Who they said was flashing all preseason practice.
Yeah, hasn't seen the field. I mean, come on, man. The season's over. If you didn't feel it was over after the first half of last game, I don't know. I don't know what you guys are looking at. I know you guys are, auditioning for your next, see if you can become the new head coach of the Chicago. Yeah, it's not going to happen. So get these guys out there. And if Poles isn't telling you, maybe Kevin Warren needs to sashay his ass down and say, we need to see what kind of talent we got on these teams, because guys got to go at the end of this season. We're going to be 4, maybe 5 and whatever, 5 and 12 on the damn season. People are going to get fired. If people aren't ready to hear the message, then I don't know what's going on in Hallis Hall, because that is the message. People are going to get fired. People are going to get cut. People are going to get traded. People aren't going to get re-signed. So let's see what we got, and let's move on from there.
How did you feel about the new interpretation of the tuck rule? Caleb went back there, and in my mind, it's a fumble, just like when Brady did it. It's a fumble, but it was the tuck rule, and they told our Ray coach that because the ball went forward after backwards after he did his little pump fake. Yeah. And where's the pump fake? He was pump faking all over the place in preseason. They coached that out of that kid. Remember? Yeah, but so he did that. Our coach talked to the league, to the head official, and he said it was because the ball went back. I looked at the Brady play. Brady's ball went forward, but that's because it careened off of his body. Yeah. So what's going on with the tuck rule? What is it all about? What does this mean?
Yeah. Tuck rule was some crap. And, I mean, it's the Bears. It doesn't matter what the rules are. Whatever interpretation is better for the other team when they're playing the Bears is what's going to happen. And we've seen that time after time, game after game. The NFL does not like the Chicago Bears. They give them the worst officiating crews. I mean, I don't know, maybe all the officiating crews are bad, but the Bears get the worst officiating crew every week. Maybe it's based on their record. I can understand that, but come on, man. This stuff got to even out every now and again. You're going to get a call here, lose a call there, but everything go against the Bears. Yes.
And that was replay assist too, man. Yeah. Dude didn't even have to. He threw the red flag, but they didn't charge him for it because replay assist did that.
Yeah. It's their ball. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
It's the Bears. It's the 49ers ball. It's the Bears. Come on, let's get this game on. Let's run up the score on them, and let's move on to the next damn game.
Well, they announced that Brisker was out of concussion protocol. What were we doing? Getting him ramped up for the playoff push? Why wasn't he playing that game, bro?
Yeah.
He was cleared.
Yeah, I'm keeping him out for the season. I'm not playing him anymore this year. If he was cleared for the game and he didn't play, don't play him anymore this year.
Oh, I'm playing him. That way, if he gets concussed, then we're gonna know what direction we're gonna need to move in forward. The kid's got to play. I mean, what am I paying him for? We drafted him. He's got to get out there and play. What are we saving him for?
Should have played last week then.
Yeah, I agree. But they asked the coach about it, and he said he might play. So, like, if you're gonna come out there and say we're shutting him down for the season, then come out there and say we're shutting him down for the season. Don't say he's available and then he's not in the lineup. I don't understand. Look, bro, I watched football in the 80s, bro. Man, they played when they were dinged up. You give them a little smelling salts, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Come on, bro. This guy's man, Mike Dicker would have my man. You got to play, Buddy Ryan. Can you go? Like, come on, man.
It was in the locker room getting the mix at halftime. Everything was going on. Come on, it's fucking football.
Yeah, and we're losing.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's a different era. That's what I'm saying. You gonna shut him down? I guess. I don't know what's going. You gotta look into his contract situation. I don't know what's going on, man. You got Pookie Poles and the Warren and the McCaskies running around out there, making decisions. We'll see what happens this week. Maybe they're just saving them for Monday Night Football. They had no confidence in winning that game out there on the left coast. Yeah. Come on, Pookie.
That's the Bears. I mean, we shut them down, shut them down, shut them down. All right. How would you fix the Bears? Here's what I'm going with. Just give you an idea. I need a new left tackle. All right.
Oh, definitely.
All right.
Yeah,
I need
break the bank.
Break the bank, or you're going to use the first or second round draft pick. But you're right. Break the bank. I need a center, bro.
Yeah.
I need a lifelong center, not some guy's a guard and a center, and sometimes he's
break the bank.
Bro, a center is like a catcher. And you as a baseball coach, you know the importance of that anchor back there.
Yeah, he's an anchor of the infield, and he's the anchor of your offensive line. So
everything, yes. Yeah. You know what I mean? He's helping the pitcher, you know what I'm saying? And you need somebody back there. It anchors. The ball can't be going back here all the time. And he anchors, yes, people stealing bases, all of that, bro. It's very important.
The guys are available. Guys were available. They had no interest in the position for whatever reason.
Because they're smug. All right. Listen. Poles has been here all this time. You can't run the 4-3. That's why Lovey was so successful without a dominant 3-tech. And Lovey would have third rounders. You know what I mean? Like you got to find somebody who's already naturally quick off the ball. Not we're going to coach them how to be quicker off the ball. Yeah. Find a raw talent out there, give them some smelling salts in the mix, and let's get them out there and let them start disrupting that line. 3-tech. We need a dominant 3-tech, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Or two damn good ones so you can rotate them, but you definitely want a dominant one. And I thought they should have went after the Sweat kid from Texas. He was an Outland Trophy winner last year. He was 6'6", whatever, 350, and he would have been that plug for the line that you needed. But
you go out and spend a first round pick on a right tackle, and you have a right-handed quarterback, and you're looking to draft a right-handed quarterback.
Yeah.
This is why our quarterbacks are going back there. They don't know what the hell's about to happen over here with Braxton Jones. They can't even see it.
Which I thought would have been the reason to have gone after Penix and moved.
Okay, that would have made sense.
On the no pick because your capital was put in your right tackle. And then you can mess around and flirt with free agency and figure out what you're doing at left tackle. If your draft capital is at your right tackle and you got left,
could have probably left Braxton over there because now it's in his field of vision, so he could see when that's a good point. You remember that was the rookie I wanted. I wanted Michael Penix.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We didn't talk to him.
Tight end, bro. I got tight end on my list.
Tight end, you got to make a move. He does podcasts and all this bullshit in Chicago. Yeah, you got to get him out of here.
They love him on the local meathead shows, bro. Yeah. They won't take shots at him.
Yeah, who cares? If I can make a move and I can get that kid from the Raiders, Myers, he also went to Notre Dame. I take him. Because he's not going to play. He's not going to really. I mean, he is playing because they're throwing them two damn tight ends out there at other teams with Bowers and Bowers and Myers and running the ball because they don't have a damn quarterback, and they're tough to play. But I don't know what I've had to do to get that guy. I give him Cole Kmet, but the problem would be his contract. I take that kid from them who's still on his rookie deal and draft an athletic, poor, and stupid tight end and put him on our roster and see who wants to play football.
Well, Moultrie said tight end means nothing if you don't throw him the ball. Well, it means a lot more. The guy's got to be able to block, and catch the ball when you do call plays for him, and then make people miss like the way Kittle was doing. See, we have Skittles. The tight end. We're talking about a dominant tight end that makes the game better, and that's what we were promised in Komet,
Yeah,
and it's not happening. All right,
yeah,
so we got to move off of him. There's
yeah,
been rookies that's come in and dominating, bro, at the
yeah,
tight end position.
yeah. From the same school.
Yeah, we always end up with the wrong one,
The
and
guys that came after him from Notre Dame are way better than he is.
he's soft. Let's just call it what it is. He's
Yes.
soft. He probably raised with some sort of level of privilege out there in those
Yes.
suburbs,
Yeah.
playing at those big schools and
Yeah.
bigger than everybody.
With all the huge offensive line and
Yeah,
he's just running around wide open and
yeah,
then he went to Notre Dame and he's running around with the huge offensive line and
yeah,
the wide receiver and running
yeah.
back and he's running around wide open and
Yeah.
it gets to the NFL. It's like, oh, wait a minute. I'm not wide open all the time.
And they're hitting me, and these hits hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, All right, and middle linebacker. And the reason I'm putting middle linebacker on here, Ace, and then I want to hear, anything you want to add or any conversation on my list. And this is my last one.
Yeah.
The Bears, come on, bro. I need me an Urlacher. I need me a Singletary. I need me somebody out there who's calling the cues, you know what I mean, is getting the team in the right position, is snapping on the defensive coordinator. I need a ma'am out there, bro. I need a ma'am out there. And we just don't have it. I'm talking about Bear football. Now, if you want to be, I don't know, maybe Atlanta, one of these teams playing in a dome, that's maybe fine, No, I need somebody who's going to come up there and knock somebody silly. I need somebody with the Brisker mentality and with the speed of uh
Roquan.
yes. Yeah, I need Roquan, but he wasn't a true middle linebacker. But yes, in that 4-3, bro. Yes, I do, bro. But go ahead. Anything I miss or
I think this kid would be better in a 3-4. He's not a true middle linebacker. They keep harping about he's 6'5" and he's got range but no.
that's all Post talks about. Even when he drafts his lineman, he's big and he's go ahead, bro. Does he make plays?
Yeah, he does. He doesn't make. He doesn't. Yeah, he's a good character guy, and he helps the kids and all that crap. But he's probably a better 3-4 linebacker, and they need to upgrade at that position. They paid him a lot of damn money.
Is it just me or does he look like a stud lesbian? But go ahead.
That he does, but he would probably do better in a 3-4 situation. And right now we're in a 4-3. So yeah, we need to improve at that position.
So left tackle, I don't know if it's a priority, but I think it is at this point. If you just want to go ahead and fix this thing, you can keep Braxton. Don't get rid of Braxton. Don't move off Braxton. You're developing them. Keep them in there. Shore up your line. A center is definitely a priority. What about right guard? Do we need to shore up, or are you using this capital on the more defensive capital? I only mentioned the defensive
You
tackle.
need guards. If you got your stud at right tackle, either you're going to switch this guy to left tackle, which you don't want to do because he's naturally a right tackle. Then you put a right guard next to him. That's the side you're going to run on. And you got to get you a left tackle.
Bro, do you know whenever it's a passing down, they don't try nothing else? I've been watching it on Braxton's side, but the bull rush.
Yeah.
And you're able to knock him back and it collapsed the pocket. And then, yes,
He's already
bro.
told, he doesn't say it anymore, but he told his secret. He can't stop it. He told the league he can't stop it. So you got to go out there and find you some big, poor and stupid left tackles that are willing to block. Not everybody is a first round, second round left tackle draft pick, but it's a bunch of guys out there 6'7", 320, 340, 350 that can maybe
Third round. Yeah.
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 And you got to bring them into camp. You got to figure out who wants to be a Bear, who wants to be a football player, who wants to feed their kids, who needs to take care of their kids, who needs to take care of their baby mamas, who needs to go out to Las Vegas and kick it during the off season, who wants to go out of town and kick it during the off season, is willing to play some damn football. And you got to get them into camp.
And let's talk about this character. Deion Sanders was a partier. He's a rabble rouser. That's the way they used to narrative. Michael Jeffrey Jordan used to go out, smoke cigars, gamble during the playoffs, and it was a narrative there.
He was out all night.
Right.
Come and drop 40 on you.
Yeah, Dennis Rodman, Hall of Famer, out partying all night. Yeah, are they making plays?
These guys need to go out and drink in corrals, or then do the smoke the
Michael Irvin, the playmaker, Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah. I mean, you got all these guys want to come out and snitch on them. Like, yeah, these guys Michael Irvin brought me in the room and said, we got cocaine and we got women. This is how we do it here, and this is how we win. Either you're gonna do it this way or you're gonna be out of here. And dude's like, I chose the cocaine. What? Yeah, you didn't have to name Michael Irvin. He was like, this was the cowboy way. They brought me into a room and said, this is how we won football games.
That started with Hollywood Henderson.
Yeah.
He was making plays, bro. Tony Dorsett, allegedly. Tony Dorsett was another one off that.
Yeah, who do you say is the greatest defensive player in the history of football? LT. They didn't give a damn when he showed up at the arena.
Correct.
Whether he was driving his car or, he was riding around with a t-shirt and a leather jacket and made it to the football game. As long as he made it there to do what he did for the New York Giants, and that was what? Kill the damn quarterback. So all this character crap that they got going on, yeah, it's 2020. We need some football players. We need some Bear football players. And the Bears used to have football players, but it's a different era.
Travis Mochi said Travis Hunter wins Heisman. Hope he doesn't come to the Bears. He says Herschel Walker was the best Heisman in our lifetime. You're just saying that because he's conservative.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I mean? He did nothing for the state of Illinois or the city of Chicago.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Paul's humiliation ritual. We were one of the first to post it here on TATN. And then later the local media started picking up on it. I saw it in the first 5 seconds of that press conference when Warren had him out there and he had posed to the side because I was asking, like, why is Warren here? I was like, man, he's sunning him. I posted that, bro, before the press conference was even over. Paul's humiliation ritual. Because it does, like, who's running the team now? It does, maybe you've been reprimanded by one of your, supervisory personnel, and you know what that is, and you sit there, and if you want to keep working here, you know what I mean? And
but you're talking about the executive level. I'm the general manager of this team. These decisions are ultimately mine as the general manager of the team. You're the president of the team, which means you're in charge of, executive operations of the team, which i.e. is getting a stadium deal done, which you haven't done yet. But there's no way that you're going to come out and hold a press conference on the football operations of the team, and I'm going to sit there with my thumb in my bum and let you talk about what's going on for the future of this team, and take that. If we had this conversation, if we had this meeting this morning, and George McCaskey and Kevin Warren got together and rubbed each other's bums and said, yeah, I'm going to go out and have this news conference. And I'll tell them, yeah, I want to fire your ass today, but I'm going to keep you. If you're going to sit your ass in the corner and listen to what I say, then as a
then I don't have to be
quit
there
that day.
You either quit or I definitely don't have to be there during that press conference.
Right.
That man answered all the questions. He didn't really let him say nothing. And Bose, I tell you what, I literally feel like Kevin Warren might have smacked the smug off Bose's face. That's literally what it looked at. You get that smug. You know what I mean?
Took him in one of them side rooms before they made it over to the conference room. Like, listen here, you son of a bitch. You done fucked this shit up. And matter of fact,
you know what I mean?
And when we get over in this press conference, you better not say shit. I'm going to tell them exactly what's going on in Chicago. And if you want to be working here next week and you want to keep driving around in your fancy car and your kids at the fancy school and here in Chicago, eating at the restaurants and looking good and getting your hair cut and wearing your Jordans and showing up at the Bulls games. And if you want to go to the Cubs games and the Sox games and getting the Bears sky boxes and all that groovy stuff, being a general manager of Chicago Bears.
Being on podcasts.
Yes, sit in the chair and shut the F up.
And that's how business goes in Chicago. If y'all don't know, that's how it get down. And I guarantee you, this man didn't get to be a president of a company without doing exactly what Ace said. I guarantee you, I even postulated Ace. I said, look, there's no way as president. I said, even you, if you were my GM and my fan base is screaming, we want Justin and all this and that, and you convinced me that you did all that, and look, bro, this on you, bro. Like, you gotta have that's communication up front. This all gonna be on you. I ain't gonna be able to, keep your job, man. The man, you know what I mean? The man upstairs, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean?
Your guy. This guy was gonna take us to the next damn level. You came out and I let you have I had no interest in a press conference last year at all. I let you say whatever you wanted to say. He's generational, this coach and this new quarterback. We're going to go to the next level. We're taking it north and never giving it back.
Yeah. Gave you the reins. Yeah. Gave you the reins. And we got, here's a question.
Yeah.
Bilbo Bajan, Tyson Bajan, Trap J. Gorgeous, Schmuck. If he started all season, do you think the Bears would have a better record?
There's a couple more games that they would have won. Yes.
So 6-6. Because we're 4-8. What are we? 4-9 now? We're 4-9. Yeah. How many games we got left? Let me see.
4. There's 4 games left.
Yeah. So we're 4-9. So you're saying we'd be about 6-7 with Bilbo?
At least 6-7, maybe 7-6. Yeah.
But we can't do that because he's a generational quarterback and it'll look bad. And instead of being real human beings and saying this guy's better right now for the team.
Yeah.
Bottom line, he beat him out, because San Fran did that when they had their Mr. Irrelevant. And look at Brock Purdy now.
Yeah. Starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. And right now they can't win a damn game without him. So, yeah.
Just came in here and beat our generational quarterback breaks off.
Beat the brakes off of him. Yeah. So, yeah, I think, but we knew this from the beginning that their team would have benefited from more experience at quarterback. Especially those games, you start out on Houston versus Houston on the road, and they lucked up and beat Tennessee. I forget the game that they lost after that, but yeah, they ended up 4-2. I don't think they would have struggled.
That's when everybody starts smelling each other's farts.
Yeah, we're good.
Smarter than everyone.
Let's do some more commercials and let's do
podcast.
Everybody a podcast.
Yeah.
Everybody can talk to everybody during the season, and we're good and we're great. We're on the verge of being great. And we haven't won a game since then.
Another thing I think we do too much of, and people don't look at our history. The reason the Bears were good under Mike Ditka, was that he didn't get away from who the team was. And when he felt like the team was getting away from itself, he come right at, we got to get back to basic football. He tell all the coaches, everybody, we got to get back. What I used to hear Flus, and this is what all his coaches have learned probably from him,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we got to get in there and scout against ourselves. No, man, if the shit you're doing is working, bro.
Just stick with it and make it better. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So then we'll come out there like it'll be one game ace. We under center, we run the ball, we got 200 yards. We come out there that next game and five receivers.
Yeah, we're throwing for 40 or 50 passes during the damn game because we're smarter. Yeah, they saw us running all last week, so we're gonna pass this week because we're smarter than the other team. Yeah, your offensive line was doing well because they were able to fire out and run the damn football, and you got a scat back that you're making your number one back, even though he falls down every time he gets hit. You bring in your power back, and you know if you've been mixing in your other back during the game as well, you know you're pounding the other team, and it leaves these wide receivers with that much more room because that safety's got to come up. The DBs got to come up because they don't want to keep getting gashed by the damn running game. You can't keep pounding their defensive line. And if they're blitzing, they're run blitzing, you know, your veteran wide receivers or your superstar rookie is going to be wide open, or you know, have that extra yard or 2 yards of room to make a play. So,
and when we analyze data, it appears, bro, we're saying things like, all right, that last team, their data shows that they're the worst pass. They got the worst corners in the league. And then we come out and think we're going to throw the ball all around. But I don't think we're able to actually look at the tape from a point of, oh, that was play action. Oh, they was running against them. Yeah. Oh, you know, that line's giving them too much time. No, one of these corners aren't good. Do you know what I'm saying? And our line is porous, so those corners are going to look bad. So just keep doing what you're doing, bro. You got to establish a culture.
Yeah, you have to have identity, and we've been saying that for the entire Flus era. There's no identity on this team. What is our identity? And our identity, where Montgomery was running the ball, tough runs, run after contact. Justin running
Bear stuff.
We're running the ball. It's Bear football. We're leading the league. How do you go from leading the league in rushing to getting rid of the damn running back and the quarterback that was part of you running?
Smug.
Oh my goodness.
Smug.
Yeah.
Any game positives. I had pre-snap penalties. We didn't have a lot of that stuff. So that is a positive, bro. We didn't have a lot of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but that's stuff you need to be correcting by week 3. So by the time you get to week 13, it's not even a thought or consideration. You're firing out. You're running the ball. You're running play action. You got your quarterback out there running waggles left and right, pump faking, and you got guys running slants or go routes, and they're wide open. But if you're still working on eliminating pre-snap penalties in week 13, you're going to be 4-9.
Edwards was a positive.
Yeah, but coming into the season, you're thinking you got at least a couple studs on each line of your defense, on your
each level,
each level on your D-line, linebacker group, and your DBs. And it hasn't worked out.
Two studs on the linebacker group.
Yeah.
At least one stud on the D-line group, and 3 studs in the secondary.
Yeah.
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 But one stud got hurt.
Yeah. He's out for the year.
Yeah.
Tore his pectoral. And I think Sanborn's going to be a free agent, and Bilbo's a free agent.
Oh, you mentioned Sanborn. He was playing decent football at the
He's,
middle linebacker. He was
he's a good
irrelevant.
football
Yeah, yeah. And then we go out and get this soft kid when the Bears loved Sanborn. The Bears fans loved him.
Yeah, he's a good football. He's a good fundamental football player.
Yeah. He
If
don't
you
miss tackles.
Yeah, if you want to put some speed around him, but they like being in that dime set that Tampa too, and they take him out of the game, and the sets they're in, they got all these DBs and Edwards and Edmonds in a linebacker in your D line.
And so Edwards can't cover and Edmonds can't tackle. Go
Right.
ahead. Yeah. He be
Yeah.
getting pushed around. Man, he be getting pushed around like it's me out there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's me.
So that leads them to any position when a team wants to run. There's nobody to stop the run because Sanborn's on the damn sideline. So if you got a 3rd and 7 and you run the damn ball, there's nobody to fucking stop it because you got all these wide receivers running these routes and there's nobody to tackle the damn running back, man. It's elementary. I'm not an NFL coach or anything, but come on, man.
All right.
You got to be able to figure this out.
I don't know. I don't even want to do game negatives. It all was pretty bad.
Yeah, it's all bad. Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens tomorrow. We're going up to the Kevin Warren Dome in Minnesota, and they're welcome over there.
Speaking of Kevin Warren, now if it's true, well, the McCaskies already didn't like Harbaugh, but if it's true that Kevin Warren didn't even want to consider Harbaugh because of their beef in the Big Ten, I don't know what the Bears organization is doing, bro.
Yeah,
this is business, man. This ain't personal.
It's business. We try. Yeah, and none of y'all too far gone to see that. You want to win. You know Harbaugh's a winner. Yeah, nobody likes him personally, but who gives a shit? We're trying to win some damn football games. He's gonna take care of your quarterback. He's not gonna be sitting around letting you put these bums on his team. A 20-year veteran at tight end. He's like, I don't need that bum on my team.
That bum. Some of the
that play football.
Some of the best neurosurgeons probably have horrible bedside manner. You know what I mean? But hey, I want that guy or that lady doing the neurosurgery. I don't care about somebody that's going to come in here and talk to me sweet and then botch the surgery.
Yeah, I want somebody to know what the flim flam they're damn doing.
That's going to get a W out here.
Yeah. So, and he's a damn bear.
He's a bear. And it was his dream job, bro. Like, that's synchronicity, bro. That's been his dream job. I said we should have had him before he went to Michigan. You remember that? I wanted him in.
Yeah, we're sitting around here worried about the honey bears and
getting floose. Right.
Crap.
Somebody.
Man, get the guy in here that can coach damn football, who's a former quarterback, who can work with your damn rookie. There was no reason not to talk to him.
You know what this comes down to? I believe the McCaskey family just wants people around that's going to kiss their ass.
Absolutely.
And Mike Ditka, that's the only reason they moved off Ditka and Buddy Ryan, because they weren't built like that to kiss anybody's ass.
No. Well, Buddy can even get along with Ditka. But
right.
He had an opportunity to move on, like Ian Cunningham. They go to another organization and excel in the NFL. He wanted to win a Super Bowl. He went to Philadelphia and made their defense stout and tough, but he couldn't get it done. But yeah.
Did Ditka get a job? Nobody else hired Ditka after he left the Bears? That's crazy. Okay. That's right. And got Ricky Williams brought him out there in a wedding dress. Yeah.
They were married.
Public humiliation. I'd have told him you put the dress on, Ditka.
Son of a bitch. No, I'm not wearing a fucking dress, you fucking mooly.
Well, if you're not going to wear it, that's why I'm not going to wear it. You understand?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, but Ricky was bigger. Yes, high. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's back when grass was green, so he's smart.
Yeah. He had an awful rookie season too, because you can't put that type of stuff. It goes right on the bulletin board. That's bulletin board material.
Yeah.
Here's a guy you're going up against today.
Yeah, he's a man. He's got kids. He's got a girlfriend. He's got a wife. He's got
dad,
a mistress. He's got a lease payment on the Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
And they're talking about they're not going to re-sign him. And he comes up, you're coming up to play his team in their home stadium with a damn dress on. Just get the frick out of here.
Scapegoat of the week.
Who's going to be scapegoat of the week?
Washington, the defense coordinator.
Yeah, they said he wasn't knowledgeable enough to run an NFL defense. So,
but he's done it before, though, bro.
Yeah, they said he couldn't make the adjustments. The offense made the adjustments. They said he couldn't make the adjustments at halftime. He couldn't make the adjustments in game to figure out who the hell George Kittle was, or before the game, or whatever the hell.
Yeah, like to immediately understand. Yeah. Okay, we got to stop Kittle. Like, how long did that take? We're gonna run some brackets on him a couple times because this is crazy, right?
The top receiver was out. Ayuk was out, and so basically you needed to rush the quarterback. You need to lock Kittle down
because that's his first option.
Yeah, and then you can put your $100 million DB on Debo, and what else are they gonna do after that?
Let me ask you this: does Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant, Purdy, when he runs play action versus Mr. Generational, Colored Williams, I'm talking about the ball handling. Which play action convinces you the most?
Well, I mean, it's definitely Purdy, but he's got a few years experience in the league. I mean,
some guys just have that, bro. That's what made him Purdy. The details of the game matter to them.
Yeah.
If you go back and watch him as a rookie, he's got the same accent, and maybe that's the details of coaching. I've been watching. They used to let Justin get away with it, and I'm like, that's somebody's got to be like,
coach that
look,
up.
Yeah, look, bro. When you do a fake shot, you got to make it look like you're a real shot, or else don't do it.
Yeah. Don't just go through the motions of it. That's got to be your shot. Just like when a pitcher throws a fastball and a change
versus the knuckle.
It's the same motion. Motion, except your finger's a little different on the ball, and they're looking for that fastball because it's the same motion.
Yeah.
That finger is slowing the ball down and making it spin a little different. And, they're out in front of it because they're looking for the damn fastball. So, yeah, it's the same concept.
100%, So I know what you're saying. He'll learn it. So Caleb came out and said he's got to work on his footwork and all of that. So I think he's finally getting coached properly.
Yeah. He's going to have a different coach next year. So it's going to matter who the coach is.
I could not watch this guy do one of those lazy fake handoffs. He's saying anything with Justin. If I'm coaching anywhere on that team, anything to do with the quarterback of the offense or the head coach, bro, if that's not how lazy you're going to be when you hand the ball off, then you know what I'm saying? Don't make your fake look that lazy either, because we're all wasting our time.
Yeah, and you listen to these players like XYZ is my idol, and I love Aaron Rodgers, and I love this other quarterback, Pat Mahomes. But if you're so enamored by their game and their level of play when they were in their prime, such as Aaron Rodgers, or now when Pat Mahomes is in his prime,
Tom Brady, great ball handling skills. Go ahead.
Yeah, you would think that the major love that you would have for them was how they carried out all of their ball handling skills, all of their fakes, all of their play action, all of these things. You would try to get to that level in your skill if you're a generational quarterback, knowing that what you can do with your arm, that if you just add this ball fake, this play action fake to the level of these guys that you idolize, then you can go to the next level yourself. But if you're going to give a lazy ass ball fake or a lazy ass fake pass, or, what do you think you're going to accomplish going further in your career? So, yeah, if the Bears are allowing that to happen in practice, then damn it, everybody needs to go.
Yeah, obviously it's happening in practice, bro. You know, everybody, you lace them up, know that what you do in practice, you're going to do in the game, and it's the coach's job, bro, to nip it right there in practice.
Yeah, even Aaron Rodgers, even as his career declined, he's still handing that ball. When he could still throw the ball, handing the ball off or faking to the running back, and still going through with his pass fake out to the flat or come on, man, it's not that hard. It's just repetition and it's coaching, and apparently.
And it's everybody. The running backs should be able to tell. Like if you had a David Montgomery in there who's been a stalwart in the locker room, a captain who's earned it. If you had that type of veteran, hey, look, man, when you're doing those fakes, bro, ain't nobody buying it, bro.
Yeah.
Like the conversations players have with players, bro. Yeah. Like do that good fake, and I'm gonna come in good and make it look good too, because that's gonna open up the running game, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they're not going to know when we're faking and when we're not. Like, I got business I need to handle as a running back, too. I'm not letting you make my job harder, especially if you're a rookie.
We setting up the next play. We setting up the same look in the second quarter. We setting up the same look in the first quarter. We setting up the same look for the second half. We setting up the same look going the opposite direction. But if you're doing the shit lazy, nobody's going to respect it. And they're just going to do what they're doing. Bull rush and sack your ass for the most amount of times in the history of the NFL.
All right, let's do our grades, bro. Grade that offense, bro. They came back. They had a chance to the tuck throw.
Yeah, D.
Caleb had 100. He was over 100 passer rating that game.
Yeah, he always gets a high passer rating because he's
Sammy Sosa.
He's throwing safe ass passes to nobody, or he's taking a sack.
Right, but he comes out there, yeah, I'm not throwing interceptions. Bro, those sacks are as good as interceptions, bro.
They're killing drives.
Yeah.
So don't get the ball out, man. Shit.
Roll out and throw it away. It's okay.
If Allen's not available, get his ass out the game. Get Tyler Scott out there. Somebody to stretch the damn field, or put some damn crossing routes in, or something. Somebody's open and try and get the damn ball to him. But just to take the ball and take sacks or hold the ball, yeah, man, you're killing drives, man.
And do you realize we've been using Swift, who's a complete back? They use him wrong. And then it's third and long. He don't even be on the field, bro.
Yeah, they want him to be the stud back on first and second. Then it's third down when we need him, when he should be out there catching passes. And
he's tired. They say he's tired.
They put the damn bench. They put the damn they put the power back in. Well, now he's not even available. So now we got to put this other guy in.
Yeah,
who's a special teams player.
Yeah,
and he can't even catch the ball.
Even if Swift is tired, he's got to be out there as a decoy on third and eight. He don't even be. It makes him all right. So the offense, F. Defense.
Defense, definitely a F.
F.
Yeah.
Special teams, I give it a B. They didn't hurt us.
C. They're average. They didn't hurt us and they didn't help us.
They didn't make a play.
Yeah.
Generational punter was good.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's generational, but that doesn't win any games, man. It doesn't win any games. It can lose a game, but it doesn't win any games.
Coaching.
Coaching, I give him a pass. I give him a C- because it's their first time out.
I'm gonna give him a C- too, but I would like to see people get benched.
Yeah, make some decisions.
Interim or not, man. Yes, yeah. I'm talking about during the game. Why didn't you put Cole Kmet back in there? Because he's a female cat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So offensive coordination, the offense coordinator, what grade do you give him?
4 yards in the first half. Shit, that's tough. Came
D.
back. I'm gonna see.
All right. Yeah, it's his first time. He was a deer in the headlights. Poor kid.
Yeah.
All right. Defense coordinator, Washington, who's got
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, he's got to take a D.
All right, I'll give him a D. Quarterback generation, 4 yards in the first half,
Yeah.
9 sacks. He's got the third. He's on pace to have the third most sacks as a rookie. He's on a list with some guys. So, what do you
Yeah.
give?
I don't care about the QB rating. It's a C minus. He's protecting his stats now.
Yep. Yep.
So if he wants to protect his stats, he can do that shit on the sideline.
That's what I was about to say. He's more concerned. He's more concerned about himself. He's still sliding short of first downs.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. Mike Dicker wouldn't have cared who this. First of all, Mike didn't like drafting quarterbacks in the first round. He thought it was a waste of a draft pick.
Yeah.
Because he knew they wasn't ready.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But
I need some motherfucking defensive players. I need some linemen.
yeah. But he drafted Harbaugh. But now we would have tackled it's because he didn't like Jim McMahon, but Mike would have been in this guy's face a lot. He'd have been in Caleb's face a lot, bro. They'd have been having arguments on the sideline. He'd have been making Caleb a man over there.
He was a racist, so yeah, he would have been in his face all the time.
Yeah, you don't know what was in his heart.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah. All right. Allegedly. All right. Overall coaching grade. It was their first time, so I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go D plus.
All right. Yeah. I mean, it was the first time they had to go out on a left coast game, and yeah. I mean, they did
stink it up.
Yeah, they stunk it up. But now I give them a mulligan for the first week, and we'll see what they do on Monday Night Football this week.
All right.
Because you can't fire them again. You can't get rid of them now. This is it. We down to the bare bones. These guys got to finish the season.
This is it. Bear MVP.
Bear MVP. Can't give it to the rookie that's protecting his stats. Give it to the linebacker. Give it to
Edwards.
Edwards.
Yeah, I'll give it to Edwards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Edwards, man. He played with some passion out there. He was the only one who appeared like he cared.
Yeah, I mean, and after the game, he's generally hurt about the performance of the entire defense, and
and he's not a captain.
Yeah,
the local guy, the other local guy is a captain.
Yeah.
But the copper-colored local guy is not a captain.
Yeah.
The copper-colored local guy who makes plays.
Yeah. No interest in the guy that makes plays.
Who's from that city. And then the other guy who played for Philly where they actually won some games.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Team MVP so far. Most of us we've had Caleb. Is that still holding up? Is there a reason to change it like these guys?
Yeah, but it's just the best of the worst pick now. So
lesser of the evils.
Yeah, so you got to stick with Caleb because
nobody's making plays.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing interceptions. I'm not seeing forced fumbles. Even when we get sacks, man, they don't be hitting the quarterback hard. We did get something in there after they threw the ball. We dinged up Purdy. That's why we dinged them up. We dinged up Purdy. That's why they lost the next game.
Yeah.
Barely put up points. Yeah, he's hurt. He's hurt. But the Bears couldn't capitalize on it.
Yeah, man. It was too late.
Yeah.
You gotta go give them the business in the first quarter. At least going into the second. Go out there, get that guy the business. They don't have a backup.
Too much character guys for that. Yeah. You can't even bring that up in the locker room. They're a snitch. They're called.
He was just coming off the week before not playing.
Yeah.
Go out there and get that guy the business. Man, roll over on him and do whatever the hell you got to do. But don't let him finish the damn game after he didn't play last week, man. Shit, come on.
And if they're going to keep doing those play actions, look, ignore the running back and go right in there and hit the quarterback.
You're already down 20 damn points. Come on there and get that guy. Yeah.
All right, let's get our Bears and Vikings predictions in.
I'm going to show you play action, you son of a I'm going to play like I'm playing the running back and take your ass out the game.
Hey, Mark Daniels say we're going to get destroyed in prime time again. I have no reason not to believe all of the naysayers anymore.
Yeah. I mean, come on. You know, we've been riding with the Bears. Hopefully, you know, we was waiting for the coaching change. Coaching change happened. We had opportunities to win. We had a coach didn't want to call a timeout. We had block field goals, Hail Marys. I mean, come on, you know, yeah. This is it. The season's over now. So
wait, we got them at home. Where are we playing them at?
We're in the dome. We're up in Minnesota.
Oh boy. National TV.
They're on the fast track in Minnesota, man. They beat the brakes off the Bears. No, I mean, I think the Bears will show up.
Oh boy, it's a trap.
But
it's a trap.
I'm going with the Vikings. I'm going with Minnesota because they got their receivers going now. And
and the last slipper ain't came off of the other quarterback everybody gave up on.
Yeah.
See, that's what's going to happen to Justin. Everybody think this is Jiffy Meal. Everybody thinks you're going to have a generational quarterback in 2 or 3 years, or else this guy's a bum, right? Yeah. Instead of letting him stay comfortable and becoming a man back there in the position at the helm and knowing that he runs his locker room, letting him earn all that over time. Now look at Darnold. Look at him.
Yeah, shit. Justin might be in Minnesota next year.
Well, they got a quarterback. Remember, they got the drop dead gorgeous guy out of Michigan.
He's hurt.
Oh, yeah, but he was hurt last season.
Still need a backup. And if you can get a Justin Fields out
there, they're gonna keep Darnold if this keeps going like it's going.
Yeah, but you might not be able to, pay Darnold and pay the rookie, and so you can.
You got time on the rookie, and they was talking about they was he could wait.
It depends on but Donald's finna take you to the playoffs. Depends on what he does in the playoffs, man. He might price himself out of Minnesota, and you can bring Justin in on the cheap because he's a free agent, and now you got your rookie and Justin Fields out. Oh my God! And he'd love to come give the Bears the business twice a year.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it. I would not mind seeing it. All right, so what's the score you got?
31-24 Vikes.
All right, let me go ahead.
It'll be 24-10, maybe 24-3 in the first half. Then the Bears will score 3 touchdowns in the second half, and we'll still lose.
Vegas spread. Next season, we're gonna be just picking the Bears against the spread. Vegas spread on Bears.
All right.
Vikes.
What's the spread this week?
That's what I'm looking at. -7. Mm-hmm. So you got a 7-point game.
They get 3 points as the whole team. And we'll see. Because the Bears will be in a situation where.
So they'll cover. You're saying they'll cover.
The Bears?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. If I was betting the
your money,
no, they're not going to cover.
But I mean, your game prediction, you got them covered.
Yeah, I know. I'll stick with it.
Yeah, it's incongruent.
Yeah, I'll stick with it. But the last time they played Minnesota, Justin Addison was running around like Kittle the last game because they were sticking Jefferson. And I don't think the Bears can stick 2 players at the same time in one game. So if they stick Addison this game, then Justin Jefferson is going to eat their ass alive, or the tight end. Yeah, I ain't.
All right,
Oh,
I got Bear down 20, Vikes 31.
I have no confidence in the Bears.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not, you know what I mean? That's what I got until they show me something else. Yeah. You remember I told you I lost confidence in all this shit like 4 weeks ago, but yet I was still giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, I've lost confidence in all this, from polls all the way up and down through the president, running around. We're going to build a stadium in the middle of the city, and Chicago's a beautiful city. We don't need you to tell us how beautiful our city is. How dare you? You know, it's a great town, great people. You know, don't try to sweet talk us out of tax money for billionaires.
And just the fact that you got a new coaching staff and they don't want to. They work with the second string and the third string, or these practice squad players, and they work with the guys that they know need to get time in the game, and they're not putting them in the game.
That means it's coming from polls.
Yeah.
And I think Flus was a victim of that too. We got all these new toys, and why isn't this guy getting the ball? A man at a head coach, Mike Tomlin, who's part of personnel. But I'm saying a man at head coach would be like, they're not playing because they don't deserve to be playing right now. I'm the football guy, right? Go get us a stadium. That's what a man does.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't care who you drafted. I'm gonna play and those discussions should have been had. Ace, if you my GM, man, I don't care who you bringing in here. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna play the guy that's playing the best, and that's the only way this team could get better. And I don't care how high he was drafted.
But that's football. You play the player that gives you the best opportunity to win
on Sunday.
Yeah, and that 8 captain crap is just burns my soul. That you got all of these guys as captains. You got a guy who shouldn't be on your team as captain. You got a rookie as captain. It's just and
38% of your starters are captains.
Captainship doesn't work that way.
38% of your starters are captains.
Yeah.
That's giving everybody a trophy. I said it. They should have given every player in college football a Heisman Trophy. I left that in the comments when they showed this. Why didn't they all get trophies? They all deserve it. We're in the trophy generation, Gen Z. Give them all trophies. Why do we care about the Heisman Trophy? And on every other level, all the kids get trophies. You don't have to comment on it. I know you coach kids. Go ahead and wrap it up, then give me your final words, bro.
Hey, that's burned me all season. It really made me mad to see them put that out with the media press that we got eight captains on the team and we hadn't played a game yet. I'm cool with you having an offensive captain, a defensive captain, maybe even a special teams captain at 3. And if you want to float the idea of having an honorary captain every quarter of the season, in addition, that's cool. But to step out here with 8 captains on your damn ball club and your rookie quarterback who hasn't played a game, hasn't done a damn thing in this NFL for the Shield or for the Chicago Bears organization or for the players that's in that damn locker room, to tell them that he's one of the captains on the offense, should have let me know that this was going to be a disastrous season.
Well, it let me know because I said it, and I hated all these captains forever. But go ahead, I said it, bro. He's the first rookie captain in our 100 and some odd history, and the asshole who named him captain is the first coach to be fired mid-season. Go ahead.
and you got a history of your Dick Buckets out there, your Walking Paper, your Gale Sayers out there,
Jimbo McMahon.
Yeah, your Jimbo Coverts, your Mike Singletary, all of these storied
Urlacher, Roquan.
All of these storied Chicago Bear football players. And you get rid of your damn quarterback and get this guy to the keys to the kingdom and name him the captain and put him out there with no competition. And
they made him a trust fund, baby.
Yeah, they did.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I mean, you got kids who played for you, and I'm sure you didn't make them trust fund babies. I'm sure you had them out there practicing harder on your own time, on your own, practicing harder or as hard as any of the other kids out there.
Yeah, well, they had to do it to keep up with Deuce, and Deuce wanted to win. And I don't give a damn what your parents out there saying. He's the best player on the team, and I didn't name any captains.
But he works the hardest. And did you hear what he just said, people? He wants to win. Did you hear that post? That's a character guy. Okay. That's a character guy, Flus. Not the guys who are just going to be yes men.
Yeah. And so, the Bears are in the situation that they predicted, that they put together, that they orchestrated, and now they want the people of Chicago to say, well, hopefully we can fix it in the off season. We just need another off season to work on it and fix it. And we're going to go out and find the right man for the job, the leader of men to make this thing work, to make this thing happen. We're going to pick up a couple more players. We got plenty of draft capital and plenty of free agency money. That was last year. It was a albatross. It should have never happened. But give us the confidence and the ability to do it again this year, and everything's going to be A-OK. I think the first decision at the end of this year is your general manager needs to be gone.
Well, are you going to give him one more draft? Because it's been said a general manager gets so many coaches and so many drafts to show that he sucks. Is he going to? You're right. So if he works on the trenches in this offseason, can he save his job on both sides of the ball? Trenches.
No.
Your clock's run out on him, huh?
My sentiments last year were we should keep Justin, which the fan base stated. We should trade the pick.
The team also wanted him. Go ahead.
We should shore up the lines. We should get the haul. And everybody else was out there salivating over your generational quarterback. And we knew our coach lost 3 or 4 games last year that were impossible to lose. So the coach should have been fired. You could have kept your quarterback. You could have got the haul. You could have extended your damn contract. You could have did all of this. But instead, you kept the coach. You came out and gave him a vote of confidence after the season. You went to his house in Hard Knocks and let him rub your bum. You came out after he lost the Hail Mary and some other, nonsense he was doing. You gave him another vote of confidence, even though you said you came after you fired him and told him that you wanted to fire him last year. But you keep coming out in public giving this idiot a votes of confidence.
Oh yeah. He's the worldwide West of general managing. Go ahead. Go ahead.
And you got rid of our quarterback, and we didn't get the haul. You went and got this guy's golf caddy's son who was hurt and used a number 3 draft pick when you knew we needed a damn center, and went and got this kid. Oh my God! Yes, fire him. Yeah, he lucked into that first pick where they said he did such a great job and we swindled Carolina, which is yet to be seen because Bryce Young is starting to ball now. But yeah, fire him.
Should Lovie Smith be on our short list to return as Bears head coach?
No, I don't want to go backwards.
All right.
Bring in a new coach, new general manager. Marry them together. Do an exclusive a search and find the people you need to get in here to turn this organization around and win. If you messed up last year with Harbaugh, go out there and find.
Could have had Harbaugh, the Hall, and McCarthy and Justin. Go ahead.
Yeah, we could have did it all, but instead You didn't want to talk to the guy. You wanted to get rid of Justin for a bag of damn peanuts, and you didn't fix our lines, and you went out and you whiffed on Saquon Barkley, and even the Giants knew you were going after him. And Philadelphia came in and probably just said, "Hey, well, what are the Bears offering you? $8 million. We'll give you 12. Come on."
And you decide to go with a rookie quarterback with a potential playoff roster.
Yeah. So these are all the decisions you made. You kept Valus to the middle of the season, then you cut him.
You let them bring in Shane Shaky Waldron.
Oh my gosh. And that was, you the general manager, you hired him. You could say it was Fluce's coach, but you hired him. You're in charge of football operations. So all of these decisions have led to my final word, my final synopsis. Pookie Poles, it's time to go. Yes, you can give him another chance. He's got one more year on his deal. What if he screws up next year with the coach hire, whoever the personnel he brings in?
Weird draft picks.
And now you're in a situation with your new head coach. You got to fire the general manager. We're losing again. Come on, man. Let's start over. Y'all talking about changing the cycle, changing what's been going on. Everybody on the same page. The coach is on the contract. The general manager's on the contract. Everybody's on the clock. So put everybody on the clock starting next year. Caleb is included, because if you get these guys 3 and 4 year deals, his rookie contract is going to be ending at the same time. So
they said Belichick was interested in coming here too, and our egos and our management, they had no interest in him. And he went to Carolina. He's coaching college.
Yeah, he's gonna set up a legacy for his son. He's gonna go, he's gonna hit as many college co-eds as humanly possible, and then he's gonna go off into the sunset and retire rich. So that's it, man. If we said it last year, our benchmark, our low water point for this season was 7 victories because of what we did last year. And we're at 4 now with no earthly chance on winning 7 games this year. We said Pookie Poles should be gone at the end of this season if he got rid of Justin and we didn't win at least 7 damn games. Now
I said 9, bro.
Yeah, you said 9. Now we don't even have a chance to win. Maybe at the most, I would say we got
maybe 6.
Win 5 or 6 games at the most. So this guy needs to be gone with his coach, all the coaches he hired, and let's start over.
And all that money that everybody was talking about, thinking about the money you're spending on all this veteran talent, Sweat and all these players who are getting paid. You're paying that money through all these cycles and not getting any playoff games, any playoff victories, nothing for it. Yeah. So then by the time this quarterback gets good, to next year, next season, you still got less time on the clock of all the players. So it's essentially a big waste of money if you're not moving forward, if you're not trending forward. Sitting there with $80 million, in your savings account, and the roof is leaking. The foundation is, the foundation is offset. You know what I mean? And you're bringing in, I redid the cabinets. I got some new appliances.
Cracking the foundation, a damn a tarp on the roof with some damn tax hold, keeping the water from coming in.
And you're not getting any licensed copper color who's got experience doing this work. You're bringing in the Venezuelans to just patch up that crack in your living room ceiling and paint over it.
And you can't sue them because in another few months they're gonna be out of the damn country. You had nobody
after they break into everyone's house that they did work for.
Allegedly.
Potentially. Now, big ups to the Venezuelans.
Big ups to the Venezuelans.
Some good people out there.
Those immigrants that are working hard to stay.
Yeah, some good people out there. Now, it's clear that the Bears matchup against the Niners was a challenging and humbling experience. The game's outcome highlighted significant gaps and areas for improvement that our Bears will need to focus on moving forward. I don't disagree with anything this brother has said. I've been on Pookie Pose's bum for quite some time. Um, he makes decisions based upon comments in the internet, based upon the media, things like that. We didn't have to move off that receiver you brought in. I can't think of his name from Pittsburgh. We didn't. If you felt that strongly about him when you brought him in and gave up that type of draft capital for him, you should have laid in there. But they said that was I mean, we didn't have anything else. They scapegoated that man. They didn't like his attitude. All right, fine. You're a culture guy. You brought him in. Everyone didn't like his attitude before you brought him in. And so we're just spending time that other players could be getting development on people you're bringing in and paying a whole lot of money to while you're letting the proven players go. Bad. It's all bad. And the locker room is not a video game. These are human beings with human feelings and human emotions. They build relationships and trust. And you always talk about you got to trust the guy standing next to you. Well, I don't even know who the hell this guy is. All right. And so we've broken down some critical moments of the game. We evaluated performances and provided our take on what that game meant for both our team's future. We gave our predictions for next week. We got the Vikings beating our Bears. Tomorrow on national TV. Looking ahead, our team faces a major uphill battle. So maybe the lessons learned from this defeat will be crucial in shaping our future strategies and performance in the remainder of the season and critical offseason. So stay tuned, stay passionate, and as always, bear down. Until next time, FGB.
FGB.
FGB? All right. FGB. All right. Yeah, man. I think that's pretty much all I had. I know I'm forgetting something. There's been a lot going on in sports, but we'll get to it.
Yeah.
What's that, fella?
Yeah, it's always a lot going on, but this monstrosity we got going on in Chicago between the Blackhawks coach and the Bears coach, and damn it, Billy Donovan, you on the hot seat, and his son is coaching the damn G League team. He should be on the hot seat too. I think they're 4-9. Yeah, everybody's got to go in Chicago.
Rumor is LeBron is about to end up on Golden State.
What? They gonna trade him?
We postulated that a long time ago.
Yeah,
that's a rumor in the LA streets. LeBron's about to be on the move. I'd cut his son as soon as he, you know what I mean?
Yeah, his son is selling jerseys, baby. But I would have him traveling, man. He can help the whole G League. That's short-sighted on the NBA's part.
Yeah, everybody's part. So, so we'll figure out something, man. But next week, we'll let y'all know if we get a post game in after tomorrow's game. We'll see. I will be watching it. What's that, fella?
If they win, I'll probably be allegedly inebriated. If not, I'll be dry and sober.
I'm not wasting any more liquor and shenanigans on this game. Put those chicken wings back in the freezer. Fuck around with y'all. I say this for next week. All right. Y'all be safe out there. Thanks for the support.
Shout out to Looney Tunes.
Big ups, Looney Tunes. Big ups. All right, y'all. You find yourself sliding through Inglewood. You might be in South Central. Better keep your head on the swivel. You might be in Iraq. Who is these niggas? Hey, what up, OG?
Where's my car?
Yeah, you better keep your head on the swivel. You better watch your back. Check your six. Use that blind spot assist. Guard your grill. Knuckle up.
Up, baby. Ready.
And don't forget to
Don't forget it, baby.
And don't forget to.
Gotta have it every time.
And don't forget to bring your mouthpiece.
Hit that like button and share and subscribe. Right?
Wait.
Get down.
Generational.
Huh?